You slept here.
My humble respects.
Then we're getting ready to go to Sigismund's camp here. Uh, uh, Where's the fucking innocent person? I don't see no fucking innocent person.
Your money or your life? I'm not holding on for no fucking one. I'm telling you. Stop! You fucker! Help! Take that fucker out, damn it!
Oh,
Right, awesome. Yeah, enough, yeah.
yeah. I died. Couldn't find the fuckers, and then I spent so long trying to find them. I had to save the innocent one. Well, that was a terrible start at our on our here. There you are, Pebbles. Let's try again. I will usually meet something, but not the same. We'll see. We'll see what we'll find. A man on a road wearing a few bandits holding a weapon.
Fuck you, whoreson! Ha! Christ, I'm hit!
Ow!
Bad luck. No, you don't. You want to try me?
Dead. Dead guys. Dead guys. Other bandage. We'll use that one. We'll use more. Here we go. Well, we killed some guys. Roshan, Levin. I'm not really sure what I grabbed now. Nice money thing. Also money thing. Roshan, yes. Gold badge of head start. I have no idea what that means. An apple? Sure, we'll eat the fucking apple. And that we can drop. Yes. My horse is full for some reason. What the fuck do you have that's so fucking fully? Lots of shit. No, you don't need that. You don't need that. That's not worth anything. That's not worth anything. That's not worth anything. I've sent a lot of stuff to my horse that it doesn't really need. Pocket tunics. Riding girls. Is any of this worth anything? Yes, that's worth stuff. That's worth a lot of stuff. That's not worth enough. Let's drop that. That's still red-handed. Okay. That's still red-handed. Still red-handed. There we go. We can now transfer a bit more to the horsey. Out we go. I'm not sure why I wasn't on the horse though. I was on the horse. And then we...
Come in here. It's time you all heard the truth. We've survived drought.
Let's see. Where's the thing? How's my sword doing? Inventory weapons. It's 97, so that's fine.
We've survived floods, plague and fires, and failed harvests. But now we face a far greater catastrophe.
Same to you.
Fine day.
Doesn't this place have a tavern? Sure. Quest over there, okay. Whee! I've discovered laundry! Interesting.
What do you mean? Where can I spend the night? Behind the tavern.
Behind the tavern. Where is it? It's over there, isn't it? Isn't that my bed? Yeah, that's my bed. You know what? We'll do that, okay. One. Middle of the night. Let's wash ourselves. Where is the light? Look at that, it's magic.
Nice one.
Somehow the light is still on, even though I have...
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends. God be with you. How's the watch going? Not bad. So far.
Don't hit that man. Don't hit the man. It's a light night.
Go!
Really sure why we're in a hurry, Peppy Lebby. No, not really sure if why we're in a heavy hurry. I mean, it's not like anything's gonna happen when I get there in the middle of the night.
Whoa!
I never do find anything from this. It's just dead guys. Never anything able to find. Oh wait, isn't this... Yeah, that's the one. That's just lead to that banding camp. Okay. Already been here. What's that light I see over there? Just some guy? Let's see what that guy wants. Maybe he's a bad guy, maybe he's a non-guy, maybe he's a good guy. He's just a guy. Okie doke. Guy out for a midnight stroll. Or, you know, it's over midnight, but, you know. That's a big-ass camp, though. That is a big-ass camp.
Gah! Quick!
Eh,
Whoa!
here we go.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings.
Huh. He's still up in the middle of the night. Okay.
You really won't have anything to drink?
You know it is forbidden.
I've come about that charter you're looking for.
Have you got it?
Yes.
By Christ, Henry. All them men couldn't find it, and you just come strolling in. And the soldiers who were taking it to Sedlitz, did you find them as well?
Aye. But they weren't planning to go to Sedlitz. They deserted and were hiding out in the sawmill near Lahota.
Horsons. Where are they now? What did you do with them?
I was lucky enough to catch them off their guard. They're dead.
You took them all on by yourself? You must have been damn fucking lucky. That's your mission accomplished then. You're one of us from now on, Henry. Here, take our Laughing Rock and wear it with pride. And you know what? I think you should get paid right now.
So we can move out from the camp at last?
First things first. You know the first thing every real soldier does when he gets paid? He gets shit drunk! Musa, did you hear that? Henry here found us that stupid document.
And he dealt with the traitors. Perhaps even too well for my taste.
Let them rot in hell, the Horsons.
And what now? Will you head out for Sedlitz?
The sooner the better. Don't tell me you'll miss me.
It is just that you have not finished telling me the story of George and the dragon.
Really? All right, but telling a story like that needs a proper drink first. You too, Henry. Drink.
As you command, sir. To the Praggers.
Long live the Proggers. At last, I don't have to drink alone. Moose is not much of a drinking companion, see?
Alcohol and gambling may have their uses, but they are also sinful, and much more sinful than beneficial. I mean, look at yourself. A man should have 4 humors in his body, but you have replaced them all with alcohol.
You're no saint yourself. I've heard from the bathhouse wenches how you can't take your eyes off them.
Every creature is beautiful and noble, for Allah created them thus. I'm just admiring his work.
You've got away with words, I'll give you that. All the more reason I don't understand why you don't drink and play dice.
I simply do not want to.
But I fucking do. So come on, Henry. You'll play with me at least.
Nah, why not? Let's have a game.
That's the spirit. You're a man after my own heart.
Careful, friend. Winning money of the captain is never a good idea.
That's the most expensive one, so I guess we'll do that. I have no idea what's gonna happen.
I'm seriously curious about you, lad.
600. 700. 1300.
I hope you don't throw like that again.
You got brain.
Aye, that'll do. Damn it. They're yours, lad.
Let's see here. Why don't I get anything now? I got. Hmm.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know? No great loss. It wasn't that good anyway.
That's fine. It's pittance of money.
Aye, that'll do. These ones here. My God! Oh, come on!
Let's see. Let's get done with this. And I
My
won.
God!
Shit! How could I have lost? Glory to the victors, honor to the defeated. You'll get me back next time, sir. You bet I will. I'll pluck you like a chicken. And now for a drink.
Mm.
And so St. George hops on his white steed and he rides to the lake where he sees a huge mountain with a cave at the bottom. Stench of sulfur, it's wafting from it. And so he shouts at the top of his lungs into the cave and says, "Come out, dragon! I challenge you to a fight!" and so, all of a sudden, the mountain moves, and massive dragon looks down at George and says, "Sir Knight, I accept your challenge, but why the fuck are you shouting up my arse?" I love that, sir. Up his arse.
Sir, you have to come with me quickly. The surgeon too.
Can't you see we're in the middle of serious debate?
No, please, come quickly, before it's too late.
Oh,
What's going on?
This is Chatan. He leads the Cumans.
He has been stabbed. Tuts bezeni. Kitchen outdoors.
Who did it?
We will not get anything out of him in this state. We must get him to the infirmary before he bleeds to death.
Someone, please explain to me what the fuck is going on here.
They said they just found him like this.
These two, they were on guard in the tower, and out of the blue they heard a scream.
When his men find out about this, we'll be lucky to not end up in the same position as him.
We've got to move him quickly. He's in plain sight here.
Quick, before it's too late.
I'll help you with him. You two.
Go to the gate. Anyone in, you got it?
What are your orders, Butterblocka?
What do you think? Catch the bastard who did it!
Well, that never would have occurred to me. We're lucky to have you here.
Don't make me mad. If your men had done their sentry duty properly, we could have spared ourselves this fuck-up.
I'll deal with Aldebert and Radavan, don't you worry. But now we have to do something.
All right. You search this place, and I'll go to see Chertan in the infirmary.
Right now? What good can you do there? Be better if you help me here.
Do what I said and don't concern yourself with me. I'll go where I want, when I want.
Fine. Go to hell for all I care. So, Henry, Chertan's at death's door. Musa is up to his elbows in his guts. Grosov won't do a fucking thing. I'm pissed out of my head. I'd like to hear any suggestions.
The most important thing is to keep this hushed up. Things will really go to shit if anyone finds out.
It's true. Doesn't take much to get that Kuman rabble's blood up. I don't want to end up in a goulash. We're gonna have to sort this out. Being a commander here is a right pain in the arse. Soldiering was different in my day. Nobody would have dared stab an officer right in the camp. Kurva! You know what, soldier? I'm gonna go and take care of something in my tent for a while. And you take a torch and
All right. Go and get some rest, and I'll take a look around.
What do you fucking mean, rest? I'm going to have a think. Fucking drinking until we're all slaughtered.
And lo and behold, where might this trail of blood lead to?
We already know that. It goes in here.
Yeah, Catherine was right. I'll never get such a massive cannon out of here. I have to get Katz to move it out of the camp somehow. Oh, there's powder all over the place. One spark and the whole store will be blown sky high. Are the soldiers really so lax? Or could there be more to it than that? Right. I've searched the whole place.
Did you find anything?
Nothing worth mentioning.
Fucking hell. Let's hope Chertan can tell us something. Come on, let's go and see if Moose is done with him yet.
Where the fuck have you been all this time? While you lot have been playing with cocks up there, Chertan croaked.
What? Musa couldn't save him?
That fucking sawbone of yours finished him off, more like. He took one of his pagan potions and poured it down his throat.
Can someone explain what the fuck happened here?
Chertan's dead. Not from his wounds. He was poisoned. Sir Grosov is right about that. But he could not be more wrong about the rest.
How dare you, you foreign dog!
Calm down, sir. Go on, Musa.
When Chertan was brought here, he was bleeding heavily, and his wounds needed stitching. But he survived. Then I gave him some wine to prepare him for treatment. That is the usual procedure. But what was not usual was that he started vomiting blood. And then he died.
What nonsense is that?
Someone must have poisoned the wine while I was not looking.
Oh, he was hiding under the table waiting for you to turn your back, was he?
Where did you get the wine from? I thought you didn't drink.
As I said, I give it to wounded men to ease their pain and for certain complaints. At the right dose, it can be very beneficial. It is not all that common in my country, but I follow the teachings of the great scholar Ibn Sina. You Christians know him as Avicenna. I tried other alcohol as well, but drinking mead makes my patients worse. And if I give them beer, they almost always shit themselves.
That's enough. Keep an eye on this fiend till I bring the guards.
Wait, sir. I have no idea what happened here, but Musa is definitely innocent. Chertan was stabbed first, wasn't he? And Musa was with me in my tent when that happened.
So, he's in league with someone else.
With one of the half-wits here? I doubt that.
Are you sure you're not trying to cover for him?
I beg your pardon.
Don't try that on me. I know very well you and that foreigner are best pals.
I will happily take an oath. I may not be a nobleman like you, but that doesn't mean I don't have my honor.
There's no way Musa is to blame. Even if he wanted to kill Chertan, he must have known that suspicion would fall on him first.
The lad's right.
Might I say a word about this matter?
You can be glad you're not in irons.
Please, sir, give me some time, and I will bring to you the real murderer. We won't leave this place until we clear this up. You have my word.
So I'm supposed to let a murderer go and put up with you in my camp meanwhile. Are you yanking my pizzle?
But, sir...
Silence! Musa will remain under guard in his tent. He will not speak to anyone until the royal justiciar arrives from Sedlets. He'll deal with him. And my advice to you two is to sit on your asses and twiddle your thumbs. If word gets out that Chertan's been done in, things will get pretty hot around here for all of us.
Where do you think you're going, Henry? Stay here and talk. What do you say to all this?
Well, sir, I may not understand what all this is about, but I think we should help Musa somehow.
I'm glad we see eye to eye on this.
Well, what are we going to do then?
That's what I'd like to know. We have to find the real murderer as quickly as possible. But what do I know about that? I'm not the royal justiciar.
What is this royal justiciar?
He's a crown official who makes sure the law is enforced in this land. His people catch and try all sorts of counterfeiters, rebels, aye, murderers too. Sigismund may not have appointed one yet, but I've heard he's put Stever of Steversitz in charge of this kind of thing. And if that's true, and Gorzov brings him here, we're all in the shit.
Who is this Stibor of Stibozhitz?
A real big cheese, lad. He owns half of Upper Hungary. And you don't get that kind of wealth by being kind-hearted. Trust me.
You really don't have any idea what to do next?
How could I? We should probably talk.
But Grozov has him under guard.
And there's no way I can get to him. Everyone knows my face. But you could do it.
Me?
Who else, soldier? I need help. Someone I can trust. And you spent the whole evening with me, so you're not a suspect. You have to get rid of the guard somehow and get to Musa.
All right. I'll try to distract the guard somehow.
Good idea. Grozov's men are all blockheads. It'll be easy as pie.
How much time do we have for this investigation?
2 days at most, I'd say. Then Sigismund's deputy will arrive from Sedlitz. And Henry, be careful.
Okie doke. Now how the fuck? How the fuck am I gonna do all this? And should I help them? Isn't it better if I just blow up shit? Talk to Musa. Ask Catherine for help with the guards. Let's see if we can get through the guards by ourselves.
Good to see you.
God be with you. Was it you who found Chertan?
Aye. Me and my comrade there.
I need to ask you a couple of questions.
I don't know nothing. We didn't do nothing.
You really didn't see anything? You're standing there on the tower and you don't hear a man getting murdered? That's a bit odd, isn't it?
Are you deaf? I told you we didn't notice nothing.
No, I believe you. But that only tells me you weren't taking your guard duty as seriously as you claim you were.
Well, it's possible
What's possible?
It's possible we dozed off for a while.
Oh, Christ. I knew it. You two were asleep up there.
No, we might have just shut one eye for a moment, but we wasn't sleeping. We'd have noticed if anything happened there. But before Churton started yelling, it was all peace and quiet.
What did you do when you found Churton?
It all happened so fast. Before we could come to our senses and decide what to do, Crow turned up.
Crow?
Aye. He heard the racket and came to see what was going on. And I'll tell you, when he saw Churton, he went as pale as a ghost. But he snapped out of it quick and told us to wait for him to go and get cats. If it wasn't for him, Churton would have bled to death there.
How did you find Churton?
I don't remember too well. I remember we heard someone yelling. So we ran down to the ammunition store and there he was on the ground.
As far as I know, there were 2 of you on guard duty on the tower. What's the other soldier like?
Him? God's teeth. He's the most annoying bloke I've ever met. Can't keep his mouth shut. A complete twat.
Anyone can be a bit of a twat sometimes.
But he out-twats them all. He never stops banging on about the most run-of-the-mill things. Like, he was living in a cave until now. I tried to tell him I'm not fucking interested, but he doesn't take any notice. Between you and me, it's quite a relief that this business with Churton shut him up for a while.
Guard Albert. We're gonna save scum, we're gonna save scum. Gonna save and the scum and the save and the scum.
Stop, you bastard! Nobody's allowed in here.
But Katz himself sent me. I'm supposed to give a message to Musa.
And I was put on guard here by Grozov. Nobody...
Oh, what are you doing here?
That's what I'd like to know. They just came and said I should guard the physician and not let him out of my sight. Even if he wants a piss, I have to go with him. You wouldn't happen to...
I heard someone was threatening Musa. They're afraid someone might come and cut his throat. So they thought it best to have him under guard. But you didn't hear it from me. Got that?
Mother of God! Why do I have to be the one to guard him? Am I supposed to get my throat cut for him?
Look, why don't you go for a walk or something? Who knows what's happening with Musa? You don't want to get mixed up in anything dangerous.
And leave him unguarded? Do you know what Grozov would do? You again, once more.
But I'm Musa's assistant, and I need his advice. We've got lots of sick men.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear.
God damn it. I need Catherine apparently. God damn you. Let's see if we can find anything else here. What's that symbol? Oh, that's the archery. Archery thing. Is that the other guard? Or maybe he knows something more? Nope. He does not. What's that other asshole?
Was someone trying to steal something? Or were they planning something bigger?
Shouldn't go in here with a fucking torch, man. What? This tent doesn't have an opening. God damn it.
God be with you. Keep the
Uh.
peace, and we'll stay friends.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Can I just kill him? Wouldn't that be easier? Just to stealth kill the fucker? I'm sure that will just lead me into trouble. Guess I'll have to talk to Catherine then to help.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be.
But this is actually a good thing. Murder and mayhem in the camp. Should I let this happen? Except for the need of the goddamn cannon. If we didn't need a cannon, we can just let them all just kill each other. That would be nice. Put that. Where is Catherine?
We have to talk.
I hope it's important. The less we're seen together, the better.
Oh, you bet it's important. Someone poisoned Chertan, the Cuman's commander.
All right, that is bad. Damn it! You're not involved in this, are you?
No. But I have to find the murderer. Kat said he won't set off for Sedlets until it's cleared up.
That old sod. He's never gonna get off that lazy arse of his.
Well, there's something I need your help with.
Oh, what a surprise. What is it this time?
There's a guard posted outside Moose's tent. I need to lure him away for a while. So I thought...
That I could use my feminine charms on him?
Something like that.
You're out of luck. I have my own problems now. I told you when I was bathing you, remember? But maybe if you were to help me out...
You said you needed my help with something?
I do. It's just... Well, it's not easy to talk about, you know? Someone's been following me. I haven't actually seen anyone, but I can't help feeling someone staring at me all the time. And once, I even heard something.
What did you hear?
The other night, I was woken up by a man's voice. Like he was standing close by and whispering.
Do you think someone's found out who you are?
Judging by the mumbling, I reckon this is about something else entirely. But you never know what a creep like him might notice. I'd feel a lot better if you could...
Did you understand what the bloke was saying?
Not a word. It didn't sound like Czech.
What did it sound like? Polish? German?
Hungarian. You can't mistake their gibberish for anything else.
When did all this happen?
About 2 days ago. It was quite late at night. I haven't slept a wink since.
Has anything else strange happened?
No. Except maybe... I lost a shoe.
A shoe? Just one?
That's just what's so strange about it. If both went missing, I just think someone stole them. But...
I can think of a few things.
Yuck.
Let's hope it's nothing serious. But we should find the bloke and have a word with him.
What do you plan to do?
Well, if it is a human, maybe Yasak knows something about it. I know Yasak from back in Troskowitz.
That's not a bad idea. If you trust this Yasak, ask him. And when you find this pervert...
I can explain to him that a woman like you isn't for him.
I suppose. If you tell him firm.
All right.
Thank you.
The stalker. The stalker. Wait for peeping Tom. Find out. And consult Yazak. How do I get there? Let's see. Boom. Nope. How the fuck did I get there? That's the archery thing. Okay, it's the archery thing. So let's see if I remember this correctly. What time is it? Almost morning.
At your service, sir.
Let's see here if we can find. Isn't the archery thing over here? Nope, doesn't look like that's the right one. It's not the right place, god damn it. Henry can run for like forever now, that's good. Huh. It's the dawn, I don't think I've actually seen the dawn before. There's the thingy. There he is, my friend Yazak.
I need your advice. I'm looking for a human who's been pestering the bathhouse wenches.
I swear on God, not me. Me and women finished.
What? No, that's not what I meant. I was just wondering if you've noticed anyone behaving strangely recently.
Everybody here is strange. Camp is shit. Man is nervous. But maybe try Chakran. He talk of love.
What did he say his name was? Chakan?
Yes. Try search his tent. You go left and up from bath.
Okay, let's see here. Let's see if we can find the D. Broadsword.
That's Catherine's. So this is where the human who won't leave her alone lives.
Okay, let's see if he shows up. Wherever he is. Go now. E.
I'm sorry.
What am I actually gonna do here now? Let's see if we can find the fucker. He has to be somewhere. Where's the A? There's an A somewhere. Where's the A? I had a green A. Oh, that's a completely other thing. Ah, okay. Where is that guy? Oh, let's see if we can find the fucker.
Let me finish the bloody story before you start talking crap.
Human. Okay, whatever. Ah. Is that asshole? He's just named Cumin. I need someone who's actually The guy. He's the actual asshole. Where's the fucking fucker?
Good day. Oh, good day. My respects.
Where the fuck is that fucker? The crewman up there, is that them? Soldier? Okay. So not a crewman, god damn you. Soldier, soldier. Crewman. Soldier. Crewman. Where the fuck is that fucker? Crewman. Crewman. Ah, there's too many crewmans here. Oh, where he lives, that's not really... That guy has like nothing worth.
I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
There we go. But I don't have time to... Bazan? No? Don't have time to lay in wait for him. Ah! Shotgun! You! Stop there, shotgun! Ah! So why can't I talk to him? Do I really have to? Why can't I talk to him? I found him, didn't I? That's him. I don't have time for... There we go.
So it's you. You're the human that keeps bothering the black-haired bath wench. You'll leave her alone. Got it?
Mi van. Nem értem.
What are you on about? You don't understand a word I say, do you? Bathhouse. Das bad. Washing. Bathhouse wench. Woman. No watching. 9. Got that? Again?
Igen. Aha. A fürdős lány. Miért ne? Minek ütött bele az orrod? Igen. Szeretem.
She's scared. Sakra. It's like talking to a horse. Ah! Help! That man wants to hurt me! Help! Save me! Huh? Bathhouse woman? Afraid. You? Go away. Du Schwein. Nicht amor.
Mi van? Félt tőlem. De én ezt nem akartam. Hát jó. Rendben, akkor békén hagyom. Nicht amor.
See how easily we came to an agreement?
I did it! Woohoo! I need to snatch that shit, man. That went pretty good, given that I had no fucking idea what was going on. I think you can learn Hungarian. I have a feeling you can actually learn German, Hungarian if you study, I think. Maybe, possibly. Let's see, Catherine. Someone who claims she can't sleep. She sleeps a lot.
I found the human who was stalking you. He's called Chakan. And I reckon you won't have any more trouble from him.
Oh, thank God. How did you convince him to stop?
I just told him a woman like you wouldn't waste her time with someone like him.
And he understood. Have you learnt Cuman? Or did you explain it with your fists? And what about my shoes?
You don't need to worry. I found it, and it's fine.
Why wouldn't it be fine? Oh, actually, you know what? Don't tell me. And Henry?
What?
Thank you. You're a good man. I owe you one.
Now, maybe she can help me.
So you'll lure the guard away from Moose's tent? I scratched your back.
All right, what can I do with you? I'll try to lure him to the bathhouse. But then we're quits, right? I hope he won't stink at least.
Okay. See if we can get some help from Catherine.
That indulgences condemn all Christendom to eternal torture.
Still slightly drunk. Still slightly drunk.
What a view!
No, not a what of you idiot. Good doggy. He's just called Black, okay. Oh! Okay, what the fuck? Okay, not sure what happened there, but that's fine. Where is he? I can't even... There he is. Hi, you're hiding.
Henry? What are you doing here? Grozov said...
Now, to hell with Grozov. Katz believes you didn't do it. We have to clear your name somehow.
I truly appreciate that. But I am not sure that is possible. Tinja Sireye, mene mene Sireye.
What?
It is a proverb from my country. It means the road to truth has many twists and turns.
Well, we'll straighten them all out. Don't worry. But I'm gonna need your help. What happened when you brought Chertan to the infirmary?
I already told you everything. We laid him on the table. Crow went his own way and I started cleaning Chertan's wounds. Then I gave him some wine to drink. And he suddenly began to shake and vomit blood soon after. He was dead.
And what happened next?
Then the noble lord of Borum Laka arrived and started to go mad.
Did Chertan say anything before he died?
He tried to, but my Hungarian is not as good as I thought. He was coughing so much that I could not understand anything.
What about that wine? Could I take a look at it?
Lord Grozov poured it away in anger before you arrived, so that I could not poison anyone else, he said.
He poured it away? When it could have helped us? The wine was evidence.
Evidence that here in Bohemia you will drink, even vinegar. It smelled and looked the same, as always. Except perhaps it was a little more cloudy.
Where was the wine from, actually?
A bathhouse maid brought it to me along with my clean laundry. A very pretty girl. Black hair, nicely built. Catherine, I think she's called.
Catherine? Are you sure?
Absolutely. But I doubt that she was mixed up in this. Chertan was not the first person I gave the wine to today. The wine must have been poisoned here, in my infirmary.
All right. But what now? How will we find the murderer?
I have done some thinking about that. After all, what else can I do here? The best thing would be to investigate the poison. Every poison has different effects. One makes your hair fall out. Another turns your guts inside out. If we discover what poison was used on Chetan, we just have to find it, and the mystery is solved.
How can we identify the poison then?
That is not hard. I examine the dead body, I find the symptoms of the poison, and I compare them with known effects of poisons. That is, I would, if I could get out of here.
We're fucked then.
Not yet, my friend. Since I cannot leave this place, we shall have to make you an expert on poisons.
Me?
The first thing to do is to go to Chetan's corpse and examine it thoroughly. Arms, legs, face. You must remember everything that looks strange to you. In the infirmary, you will find a chest. Take from it my almanac of poisons and compare what you saw with the symptoms described there. You can read, I hope.
Aye, pretty well.
Excellent. The chest is locked, but I trust you will manage somehow.
You have a whole book just about poisons? Where did you get it?
I bought it on my way here, in Moravia. I have not yet had time to study it properly, but please, do not mention it to anyone. It would not look good for someone in my situation.
Right. Examine Chetan's body and read the book. Who do you think killed Chetan?
I have no idea. But what I do know is that we will not get anywhere if we suspect everyone in the camp. Who do you think is the prime suspect at this moment?
What if some spy got inside the camp?
It is true that Sigismund has enemies everywhere, and killing his commander might be appealing, but the guards would not have let a stranger get close to the powder store.
Well, what do you think?
And I would bet that it was one of us, and because it cannot be you, me, or Katz, that leaves Grozav, Stephen, and the two guards. Someone should question them all. Maybe.
Well,
I am very grateful.
Okay, okie doke. Let's see. Read the Book of Poisons, examine the corpse, prepare to defend. Yeah, but where's the other guard? That's guard Albert, yes. Soldier.
All right. Here we go. Holy Mary, Mother of God, don't let me miss anything, and forgive me for what I'm doing to this unfortunate wretch. He looks a bit ruddy, but is that from the poison, or was he just drunk? I can't see anything strange here. No bruises or broken lips. I suppose the murderer surprised him and didn't give him a chance to defend himself. Ah, what a stench. Coughed up some blood, all right, but he also threw his guts up. Ah, there's no way I'm examining that. That's a nasty wound. I almost feel sorry for Chetan. But why would someone kill him in the most heavily guarded part of the camp, instead of trying to lure him outside? Several stab wounds in the belly, all close together and very deep. The murderer definitely knew what he was doing, though that hardly narrows down the field in an army camp. Almost everything is covered in blood, but there doesn't seem to have been much of a fight. His things can't tell me anything, unfortunately. He looks horribly rigid and contorted. He must have died in awful spasms. Nothing strange here except the stiffness and broken nails. Could he have dug his nails into the table when the spasms started? It hurts just to think about it. Completely rigid. just like the arms. But, oh, Christ, what a stink. Ugh, he shot himself. God, that's rank. I'll examine some other part of him instead. That'll have to do. He had spasms, as red as a poppy. But that could be from drinking, or lots of things. I mustn't forget anything. That's the main thing.
Easy pickpocket. Let's see here. Ooh, there we go. The Book of Poisons. Yeah, I'll take my bandages too, man. Books of poison. One bane, particular evil potion, which causes certain death. Probably not that. Probably not that. You saw death. Stomach ache. Red. Bowels painfully empty in both ends. Spasms. And the nails break.
Right, that's that. I should tell Musa what I learned.
Yeah, I also want to...
Good to see you.
Sounds like the kiss of death.
I read that book of yours, and I think I know now what Chertown was poisoned with.
What do you mean, you think? Do you know or not?
The potion is called Kiss of Death. It causes vomiting, cramps, boils, and rapid death.
This name means nothing to me. I suppose I did not get that far in the book, but if you think the symptoms are the same, I will believe you. Are you sure it was that poison? Were there not more in the book?
Absolutely certain. The murderer couldn't have used anything else.
All right. I have no choice but to believe you. Now, we can only hope that the murderer has not had time to get rid of the evidence.
Better start searching fast, hadn't I? You said that the suspects are Grozav, Crow, and the two guards. This won't take long.
Wait a moment. There is something I must tell you.
Of course. Go on.
First, you should know that I am grateful for what you are doing. Were it not for your investigation, I probably would not be standing here. But I have been thinking about what you said. That some spy is most likely behind the murder. I do not intend to accuse anyone, of course. I myself have a knife to my throat. It is all strange, though. People have just been sitting around for months here. And all of a sudden you turn up, and everything is turned upside down.
Well, that's a good thing, isn't it?
Tell me the truth, my friend. Who are you? Really?
All right. I'll try to trust you. Maybe I'm not King Sigismund's most ardent supporter.
I knew it! I could tell straight away that you were cleverer than others in this camp.
You're pleased? Aren't you a courtier of his?
It was not my first choice. Or do you think I long to spend half my life in some dirty tent?
Well, you could go elsewhere if you don't like it here. I know a few people who would value someone like you.
I am grateful to you, my friend. But I must refuse. I have had many experiences in life and come out of them alive. And do you know why? Because I am a total coward. And not just that, I am duly proud of it. I would be very happy to get away from here, and perhaps even return home. So I think it will be best.
You know nothing, I know nothing.
In this conversation,
I better go and search the...
Good luck.
Okie doke. Mr. Beat. Just tent. Okay, I guess I can.
I wouldn't mind a piece of that. Beautiful, but empty. No poison. For pain, exhaustion, fever, all healing remedies.
Okay. Let's see. Stephen Crow tents searched. Okay. So. I think on Radovan might be sus, man. I think Radovan might be sus.
The water smells of flowers of some kind. Like roses? Nails. Is Crow planning on building a cottage instead of a tent? But they're covered in some kind of dirt. Oak. And dry as a bone. Hold on. Nails, rosewater, oak bark. They're all used to brew Kiss of Death. I doubt that pair of drunks could have killed Chertan even if they wanted to. Just a broom.
Yeah.
Nothing out of the ordinary. Ugh, stinks of vomit. I'd like to ask a couple of questions about Chertan's murder.
I have a couple of questions of my own. What actually happened? Kat said Chertan is dead and Musa's locked out.
Well, it's even more complicated than that. But I don't have time to explain it to you now. I need to ask you a couple of questions.
Go ahead and ask then, but quietly, damn it.
Where were you when Chertown was poisoned?
Where do you think? In my tent. After I helped take him to the infirmary with Musa, I went my own way.
You just went off to have a nap?
No, I doubled the guard, drew up the orders for tomorrow, and made sure nobody was allowed to leave the camp. When something like this happens, people like me have lots to do all of a sudden.
It was you who came to tell us that Chertown had been stabbed, wasn't it? How did you get involved in the first place?
Me? I was close by, that's all. My tent is right below the palisade. And when the two guards found Chertown, they ran to get me.
Hold on. The two guards said otherwise. They said they found Chertown and were discussing what to do when you turned up. By yourself.
Is that what they said? It's possible. I can't remember now. It all happened so fast. And anyway, how am I supposed to remember all this shit? Maybe I heard...
Are you sure you don't want to tell me what really happened?
All right. You want the truth, so I'll tell you the truth. In fact, I really was up top. It's because I had to keep an eye on you.
Me? Why, for Christ's sake?
You really don't know? You may have been given our colours, but you're still a stranger. I didn't want you running around unsupervised. But it seems you're a decent fella, so don't...
Tell me more about the storage space.
What about it? There's a cannon and some powder there. We built it a few days after we arrived because it's a good idea to keep that kind of stuff safe. If it blew up, the whole place would be blown to smithereens. And if someone didn't happen to set fire to it, someone else might have robbed it. Folk are like magpies.
Oh, except for you, the crow.
Very droll. Never heard that one before. Aye, but now I'll ask you something. Who do you think did it?
Well, it's too soon to be certain. So everyone is a suspect. To tell the truth, there's something about your story that doesn't feel right.
My story? Fuck. Henry, why would I want to kill Chertown?
I don't know. I'm just saying that everyone is a suspect.
Well, you'd better be fucking certain before you try landing me in the shit. Got that?
Whose fucking tent was that? Did I fuck up? Journal. Okay, we'll stop there. It's getting late. See you guys later.